put these guys back up here at Lost Chapel. Let's thin out some of these other groups here. Let's bring them down to here. There we go. Huh. So a wizard and a skeletal sharpshooter walk into a bar. Sharpshooter loses his head, of course. That was horrible. Let's just combine her with someone else. Wait, where'd the other... Oh, they're at Lost Chat. Okay, so we need to bring her down there. Yeah? No? I'm so confused. Oh. Okay. No. Now bring her down. Shit, what do you... God. Damn it. Okay, anyway. Screw them. Okay, so where are we going to go? This looks like it just goes to this because of the way the map is laid out. There's not probably anything else over here. We've been to the burned down shack. This looks like it could take us quite far into the Worldwound. I hate to use us as the because we burn through time where armies do not, so ha.
Let the attack commence from the My life is a burden.
Yes, you are a burden. The fort lands of 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐻 is being besieged. Oh, okay. Cool. You guys can't move yet. Fair enough. Or it just dead ends right there. What a huge waste of time that was. All right. There's nothing else for us to do out here on the map. Because we can't do the riddles yet. Make a decision about 𝐂𝐻𝐿𝐻. Wait to see how things unfold. Interrogate the imposter again. Let's go do that. Actually, we'll just teleport there. Save ourselves some time. Prison. Well, did you talk to the extirpators? They're all dead. That's a shame. I think I'm welling up. It was a trap. You were hoping the monster would kill us too. Accusations, again? You can say whatever you like, but where's the proof? You can't scare me. Listen, do you understand the situation you've gotten yourself into? It'd be wise not to antagonize us. You should help us and hope that after everything you've done, we still have a little mercy for you. Ha! Mercy. I'd be a fool to believe that lie. I know how kind you and your brother are. My whole back is covered with scars because of his mercy. That's not true. It can't be true. It's not true. Stop being a baby, Social. Jesus. All right, what really happened? Or what? Or I'll give you to someone who can make you talk. Yes, you could do that. All right. I got nothing else to do. Your bars are strong, locks are good. You got me. I'll hope for your your mercy. Well, listen. This time I'll tell you how it was. I was a soldier fighting for the extirpators. That wasn't a lie. I was valet for that scumbag Trevor. He used to work me hard, but that was a long time ago, before the demons took him. Took him? How? Where? How could you even say such a thing? Keep listening. Don't interrupt me. Nice. We were hunting a chimera back then. It's an easy job for them, even with all the demonic freakishness the wound gives a chimera. We were driving it toward your boy Trevor. He was preparing to attack, and then a demon appears. A huge one, scary, in a black mask. Bam! Rips one knight to pieces. Bam! There goes another one. And then the demon looks at Trevor and says, "This one is good. I'll take him." And he picks him up like he weighed nothing and vanished. Well, what could we do? The demon was chopping up knights left, right, and center. What could we do? We turned and ran. Then the rest of our guys caught up to us. They executed a few of us on the spot as a warning and made the others slaves, live bait for the monster. Slaves don't live long. Only 3 of us survived out of the whole unit, and no one has seen Trevor since. What kind of person was Trevor? A real devil. Didn't go easy on anyone. Beat us good. The knights respected him. As ordinary infantry, we're afraid to show our faces to him. Where is he now? Are you deaf? I told you, no one knows. A demon dragged him off, a demon in a black mask. As to where and why, you'll have to ask the demons. There used to be a female knight among the extirpators named Marenta. How did she get Trevor's shield? Marenta? She and Trevor were sleeping together. When they dragged Trevor off, he dropped his shield, so she picked it up. Like to remember him. I'm telling you, those two deserved each other. When Trevor was gone, the crazy bitch wanted all of us to be executed, the whole unit. The Paralictor refused to waste people. He said we would be useful as slaves. She made a scene and then transferred to another order. Good riddance. What happened to him? You saw what happened to him. They died. I don't care. I'm not going to cry about them. They killed a lot of beasts, but there were always something stronger. That demon wiped them out. Only the ones who ran survived. You said 3 of you survived. Where are the other 2? I think they were going to go to Canabras. They wanted to pretend to be refugees and then wing it. Do you want to catch them too? But probably somewhere near that creepy church where the undead used to be. I heard they planned to build a shelter there and stay away from the local commander. Social, have you heard enough? Yes, I have. So it's true. My brother betrayed everything we believed in. Wait, that's only one person's side of the story and a liar at that. Let's find the other 2 survivors and ask them. What's the point of running away from the truth? The others will only confirm his words, although it probably wouldn't hurt. Excuse me, I need some fresh air. Alright, talk to the fugitives near Lost Chapel. Hey, it's something to do, right? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. First we're going to. I wonder if I need to come check in up here. Probably. It's kind of on the way anyway. And we should stop at the storyteller, make sure that we aren't carrying any of his pages. Nothing. And nothing. Nothing and nothing. Commander, the woman entering the room is horribly wounded. Her simple clothes are soaked with blood. Her face has been beaten to a pulp and one arm is twisted at an unnatural angle. She walks towards you, but her leg gives out and she falls to the floor. Commander, it's Ember. Ember's been taken. What? Baphomet cultists came to her sermon. They slaughtered everyone and took her off to their unholy shrine to sacrifice her. I can tell you where it is. I'm begging you, hurry before they do something to her. Who are you? My name is Turda. I'm a bricklayer. No, that's not what I meant to say. I'm a pathetic sinner not worthy of your attention. That little saint changed my life, saved my soul, and I let those scumbags take her. Who did this to you? Baphomet cultists. They came to the sermon. They were armed. We couldn't do anything to stop them. I woke up surrounded by dead bodies. The cultists must have thought I was dead too. I ran straight here, but it's already been a few hours. The villains must be halfway to the shrine by now. In Dresden? They're everywhere, Commander. The army, the bureaucracy, ordinary people. They have spies high and low, and they recruit those weak in spirit. Some of them get caught, but they're like mold. If you miss just one speck, it's not long before they spread everywhere again. How exactly do you know where the Shrine of Baphomet is? You're very perceptive, Commander. I didn't come here only to tell you about Ember's abduction, but also to surrender to the law. Arrest me for treason. I am a cultist of Baphomet. It's my fault Ember was taken. Why are you helping me? I regret what I did. That doesn't absolve me of my guilt, but at least I can do some good before I accept my punishment. Tell me more about the cult. I was recruited from a few months back. I came to the city to work on a construction site. I was alone, with no friends, no money. I met some nice people in the tavern. We spent some good times together, and they were always willing to help me in any way they could. They even let me borrow money and never asked for it back. I really thought I'd found friends. Then they started saying things about unfairness in the army, that Galfrey was a tyrant, that her executioner... Oh, that you're her executioner, that fighting cultists is just slaughtering innocent people who see things a different way. I felt like something was off, but they were my friends. Well, it didn't even take 2 months before I was kissing the hoof of Baphomet's statue in his shrine and swearing an oath to his warlord 𝐂𝐴𝐵. Break Baphomet's profane altar, destroy his cult, and punish me in front of everyone as an example to the arrest. Who's that? Very powerful demon. I've only seen him once and I almost died of fear. He is huge and he breathes fire and devours human souls. He has an entire army of Templars at his command. How'd you end up at her sermon? At first I stayed away from her sermons, but the cult leaders kept a close eye on her. People flocked to her. The cultists dreamed of poaching her congregation and maybe even luring her to their side too. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, no, it deserves 2. Hold on. There it is. Okay, yeah. Could you imagine Ember being a Baphomet cultist? When she started saying prayers for the demon lords, we thought it would be easy to entice them to her side, but we underestimated her. 5 spies, including me, infiltrated her congregation, and when the other cultists came for her, all 5 of us took up arms to protect her from them. Ember said prayers for demon lords? That can't be true. You didn't know? She's a true saint. I don't know what else to call her. She was offering up prayers for all the demon lords, Baphomet, Deskari, 𝐂𝐴𝐵, Cabriri, asking them that they come to their senses and end this war, stop hurting people. She believes there's good in everyone, even in creatures who are evil incarnate. I don't know if anyone can make demons come to their senses, but she can do it with people. How could I keep hurting Crusaders after I, along with the others, appealed to Baphomet's better nature? How could I ask him to repent and not repent myself? All right, I've decided what to do with you. I will humbly accept your decision, whatever it may be. Hang her. I deserve death. Please, Commander, don't let others make the mistake I did. Hey, those guards do move. Okay. It is time to go get our girl. I don't think we have it. We'll check the table really quick. But we were waiting for whatever it was to trigger for her companion quest, so. We got nothing. Yeah, Socio, your brother can suck an egg. I guess we might as well bring him along anyway. Because we're going to have an empty slot because we don't have Ember. Okay, away we go. Crap, we need to rest. Can I have a smaller headquarters? Make me run back and forth all the damn time. Alright. At least Areelu is cooking a hearty meal for us. The mystery woman without a past. It's rather tantalizing. Oh, you fall into 1% of those who surveyed who find amnesia sexually arousing. Thank you. Your contribution to my data is much appreciated. God. I can only handle Nenio in very, very, very small doses. Okay. Area exit. My girl's not here, so I'll bring my other girl with me. Areelu is like everyone's girl. She's total waifu. Okay. We got Lost Chapel for Socio. Where is Baphomet Shrine? Damn, it's down there. Okay, well, we probably have to go... Let's see, we gotta come this way. So we don't have to go through Lost Chapel, but I figure we can just stop there really quickly.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Probably up here? No. Ah, deserters. They're right here. A pair of wounded fugitives sits wrapped in rag near a barely smoking fire. Half elf man and a dwarf woman. There's a mixture of revulsion and sympathy in Social's face. After a moment of hesitation, he walked toward the fire. Did you escape from slavery among the Knights of the Order of the Nail? What? No, revered cleric. We know nothing about any... Stop playing dumb. They know all about us. It's obvious that Graham ratted us out, the scoundrel. Damn it, we're done for. Social looks at you silently. There's a storm of emotions on his face. He opens his mouth to say something, but after taking a heavy breath, shaky breath, he closes it again. The cleric obviously doesn't know where to begin. So you really did serve the Order of the Nail? We did. Not in the proper order, of course, just as hired soldiers. First we served for money, then they made us slaves and we worked for free. We deserve to be punished because of us. The only good person in their damn order perished. It's true, if we hadn't lost our nerve back then. What can you tell us about Graham? A complete scumbag. The Hell Knights hired infantry are no followers of 𝐭𝐿𝐿𝐿. There aren't many good people among us, but Graham still stood out. The last to fight, the first to eat, always ready to pillage, rob civilians, steal from corpses. There's nothing he wouldn't do, and he drank like a horse. One of the knights, probably the best of them, he made Graham his valet, tried to make him a better person, but to no effect. Graham quit drinking, though, but he's still scum. The night he was saying he had Graham changed his gold for copper coins. I'm not sure there was ever anything golden about Graham. Golden grams? Rust, more like, but Master Vanek tried to see some good in him. It's a pity he died without finding anything. Changed his gold for copper coins? Our proverb from Andoran. Tell me about the death of the knights in your escape. The order we served hunted monsters, manticores, basilisks, sometimes even dragons, but this time their instincts were wrong. Yes, they didn't expect that beast. It caught them off guard, and before we knew it, half the unit was dead. They tried to fight back, but what about us? For us, it was a chance to be free. We ran toward 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝑟s. Nobody there would care where we'd come from and who we'd served. But Graham was braver. He took armor from a corpse and went to Mendev through Dresden. It's probably where you picked him up, right? Tell me what you know about Trevor Vanek. Master Vanek? We served under his command. He was an amazing man, a true hero. What was he doing among the Hell Knights? We heard he came from somewhere in Andoran, not for profit like us. He had one goal, to rid this world of demons. I always thought he was too good to be a Hell Knight. Such a man should have been a paladin. But who are we to question our commander about his life choices? Anyway, he made his way in the world. In half a year, he was promoted from a squire to a knight, went through the trial, and earned the right to wear black armor. Social bites his lip without saying a word. What kind of person was he? Strict, demanding, toward others, but toward himself above all. And despite his strictness, he was a kind man. He just knew that discipline was required if we wanted to survive here among the demons. He'd work us hard. He would thrash the hide off us for wrongdoings, but his strictness saved many lives. Yes, he often talked about his brother. According to him, he was a real saint. But even if only part of what Master Vanek told us is true, his brother was a decent man. Not a fighter, not a hero, an ordinary village priest somewhere in Andoran. A man who seeks no glory, but just does everything he can to help others. Socio looks away. Master Vanek idolized him. He used to say he would never be as good a person as him, but at least he would win this war so that his brother wouldn't have to see it. I don't know what kind of person his brother really is, but I remember one thing. He used to say, when you go to a war, leave your heart at home or you'll taint it. I think his heart really stayed there with his brother in Andoran, among all those orchards and vine groves, clean and pure, while his body was drowning in mud and blood here. What happened to him? We killed him. That's not true. It was demons what killed him. We could have saved him, but we were cowards. I'll never forgive myself. We were hunting down a chimera, and Master Vanek and the other knights were supposed to kill it, and suddenly a terrifying demon in a black mask appeared out of nowhere. He roared something like "You'll do" and grabbed Master Vanek, and then he ran straight at us. We should have fought and taken him back, but we panicked and scattered. And when we came to our senses, there was no sign of them. We were made slaves as punishment. They said if we couldn't fight honorably in formation, we'd atone for our crime by doing dirty work. They made us dig trenches, carry baggage, and in battle they'd send us ahead to distract the monsters as bait. We'd drop like flies. Out of all of us who were in that damned hunt, only 2 of us survived. 3 if you count Graham. Wait, so was he killed or abducted? No one found his body, it's true, but no one saw him again either. What could the demons have done to him? They must have devoured him. Hopefully it was quick. There was a woman. How did she get Trevor's shield? She was Master Vanek's betrothed. When the demon dragged him away, his shield was left on the ground. Marenta took it as a keepsake. I didn't know what he saw in her. She was angry like a devil. But with him, she even seemed to become a bit kinder. But once he was gone, she turned into real Aranis. She wanted us to be executed for cowardice, every last one of us. And when the commander said no, she left for another order. I don't know what happened to her after that. This is why I don't ask my soldiers about their past. If I'd known about these theatrics of hers, my opinion of her would have been much lower. But I just watched her in battle. In the end, she proved to be a worthy fighter. What do you say, Socio? Socio, so you are... No one saw a body, right? So maybe I still have a chance of finding my lost brother? Thank you for your words. You have given me back my hope. Take this. There are healing potions, food, some gold, and a letter. Show it to the guards at the gates of Canabras. You'll be taken care of. Socio gives Regil a defiant look, but says nothing. Strictly speaking, these 2 are the property of the Order of the Nail, but I see they're useless rubbish. I will have to submit a report about misuse of resources, but it'll be most probably go unread. The Order has more important problems than chasing these 2 wretches. They'll just get lost in an entire chapter. They've just lost an entire chapter. Did you hear? The Order will be notified about your location. Don't stay in Cannabis for too long. I'm going to say nothing. Oh, damn. Social is too kind of man, but I'm not going to coddle you. Report to Dresden and atone for your sins by fighting the demons there. Nah. Thank you, Master Vanek. Your brother was right. You really are a saint. Seems I knew very little of my brother and about myself. How do you feel? I was frightened. More frightened that I've been fighting any monster. Even more frightened than when the demons destroyed Canabras. I was afraid of what they would tell me, and now I've heard it all. This truth, I can't wrap my head around it, but at least the fear is in the past. What I was most afraid of is true. It hurts so much, and still this pain's easier to bear than uncertainty. Thank you for bringing me here. Had I been alone, I probably wouldn't have said a word. It's not only Trevor's fate you're worried about, is it? I've always looked up to Trevor. I thought I was weak and tried to be like him, but if he had fallen so low, then what could happen to me? What do I know about myself and my limits? If this war has made a Hell Knight out of him, what will I become? These people might have killed your brother. How could you forgive them so easily? Forgive them? Oh, you meant that? Listen, you saw them. These are poor people who joined a war that weren't prepared for in exchange for a pittance. I didn't even think about holding a grudge against them for that. Yes, they wavered in battle, and because of that, Trevor was abducted, but it wasn't their fault. It's the fault of those who threw weak people into the jaws of the abyss and demand they do impossible things. I think even Regil would agree with that. Now you know what happened. I found the truth, but I'm not sure what to think of it. Trevor fell as a paladin, but to hear what these people said about him, he was the best of the Hell Knights? I can't wrap my head around that. What do you make of it all? Your brother betrayed his goddess. Even worse, he betrayed your faith. Your brother hoped to keep his heart pure, but he couldn't. As this happens to many people, your brother's a real hero. He might not have been able to shine among the paladins, but he found a place where he could make the world better. Sure. Exiled from the paladins to become the best among the Hell Knights. That's not what he dreamed of. But at least he saved someone. He changed someone's life for the better. Isn't that the true calling of a hero? The most important part is he might still be alive. I don't know what demon in a black mask attacked him and where he was taken, and it scares me to imagine what they did to him there. But he might still be alive, and that means my hope is still alive too. Thank you for the experience, helping me find out the truth, whatever it was. Gain 210 experience. Nice. All right. It's cold here. Let's go. Where's the exit?
Forwards!
There it is.
No, backwards. Backwards!
All right. Now we are going to travel all the way over to here. Damn enemies on the road. They never have good equipment.
Let the duel commence. Fall!
Or no equipment.
Trail me.
Oh, that's right. We have to go take care of this down here. But we got to take care of this army first. And you know what? Right here is where we're going to end for right now. I know. Ooh. Don't worry, I'll be back very soon with another episode of Wrath of the Righteous. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and take care of yourselves. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the best day of my life.